Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat datang buat teman-teman semua. Kali ini kita bakalan live efootball. Live efootball. Football lagi. Mana itu yang tidak mau? Semoga dapat. Nah, tidak dapat. Nah, kenapa? Ada di sisa? Ada. Bagi tol pilih di pasar tidak ada di kampus.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Now it's Batistuta. The pass is intercepted. Now it's Totti. It's Totti! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Totti really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Terrific effort! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The goal scorer! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And it's Totti. Rijkaard. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he's at Totti! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Robertson cuts out the pass. Now it's Gerrard. Oh, that's ambitious. It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played, well played. Xavi is always looking to break lines. Totti going face to face with his great rival. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's a nicely weighted... Getting up there! He's kept it out, just.
India certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He's on it, can he get away? Lovely bit of skill. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking for options for movement. Gerrard. And we've reached half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And he's had it nicked away. Adams. This game already looks like a fait accompli. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving forward. Over to the right flank. Xavi. Totti. Now it's Batistuta. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Totti. Oh, that's a key interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Xavi. And this is Batistuta. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nicely weighted ball. That is lovely.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Sunil Chetri. Number 17, coming on the field. Number 9, number 7. Substitutions taking place.
Batistuta being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
No, didn't quite have the weight on it. And he's managed to get rid.
Substitution in progress.
Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. Towering header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Just 5 minutes left. And that is a little undercooked. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a threat. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Just a quick request today for everybody to...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Now it's Shevchenko. He has found the way through. And it's hoisted clear. There is the lithe figure of Ed Milson.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
In what way?
Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger, but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back, which makes him so key.
Oh, he's got the lot, hasn't he? No wonder his team, and indeed his national team, have been so successful with him in the side.
Spot on. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
It's a sharp little ball here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away, and he shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Hakimi. Still goalless. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, a lovely bit of skill. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Count. Cafu. Pass somewhat off target. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Marquinhos. And it's Hakimi. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Out of play for a goal kick. And that's a throw-in. Adams. Just past the 40th minute mark. Now it's Shevchenko. It's played through for him. Oh, important interception. Edmilson. Here's Ronaldo. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And that is the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So let's get the ball rolling.
Munich really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
And here's Ronaldinho. Cafu, he's shifting through the gears here. And it's Xavi. Tries one from range. Just perfection from Xavi.
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The match
counts! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that. So
it's Ronaldinho!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
So we've reached the hour mark. Guardiola. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Shevchenko, and the shot! And yes, it's there! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Andrei Shevchenko.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Passes coming off in quick succession here. He came in hard, very hard. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Cafu. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is Shevchenko! Oh, split-second reaction.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckham. Serginho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's got away from him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And a chance! And there's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Munich are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Number 27, Serginho.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And here's Count. Pinches it off him. And here's the Hill, try from distance! Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
And this is Ronaldo. Count unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Zanetti, a picture of focus and alertness.
6
Spread
out of
it
minutes
left.
has been indicated.
And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Beckham. And it's Count. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Good chance here! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, Shevchenko! No, not quite.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Knocks it into space. Oh, what a ball! Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So, a breakthrough already. And no, he's seen through all of that. Dembele. Now, can they get him away? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Costa Curta. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. First quarter of an hour gone. Looking for options for movement. And that's a dangerous... Shapes to shoot! It's in!